What's good? What's good? Welcome to Digital Bags. I am Sean Smith, aka Trade Smith, and what we're going to go through today in the crypto space is a couple things I want to talk about, just to get you aware of what's going on currently. Um, Talking about the SEC, Gary Gensler being the new chairman of the SEC, coming in, and he's got a whole pile of shit he's got to deal with that was left behind from uh, the past chairman, Jay Clayton. So I'm going to go into that and why I think Gary Gensler is going to be a game changer when it comes to this cryptocurrency space, because he's very knowledgeable. He will be a good leader. He has direction when it comes to how all this kind of stuff works. He's not in the dark like the previous administration was. So with that being said, I just want to point out down in the bottom right hand side of the corner my flow page. Check out my flow page. You can go there. You can check out all these links. It's all these links that I use, all the exchanges, wallets, useful stuff if you want to get into the game of cryptocurrency. These are trusted links that I use daily. So if you want to go ahead and check that out, take a look at that. First off, we're going to go through the total cryptocurrency market cap. Like I did in the last video yesterday, we were sitting right up here. We were tapping the all-time high at $2.22 trillion. Since then, we fell down to 2.13, almost $2.14 trillion. So it looks like the market is kind of taking a breath. We've had some crazy activity lately with things like Dogecoin and XRP and VeChain and a whole bunch of other coins that are really spiking up, which is adding. One sec. Knew I shouldn't have kept my dog in the room when I started recording, but that's what's up. So yeah, a lot of action, a lot of volatility going on in the market right now. With the altcoins, if you want to call them altcoins, they're just other cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin. But with that being said, take a look at this. This is what's going on. This is going to have a real shakeup in the cryptocurrency industry. We've got a new SEC chairman, Gary Gensler. Okay, he just got confirmed like the other day. This is him here. It's official. Gary Gensler is the new chair of the Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, after a 53 to 45 vote in the U.S. Senate on Wednesday. Okay, so why is this going to be a game changer? It's because this man knows what he's talking about when it comes to cryptocurrencies, rather than the last guy who had that position. For your information, if you go to MIT, he used to be a lecturer at MIT, right? The Massachusetts Institution of Technology, and he actually taught blockchain. He taught cryptocurrency classes, and it's pretty cool. You can go to this website. I'll leave it in the comments below, where you can go through all of his lectures, and you could literally go through all of his PDFs that he had. You can go through all of his video lectures. He talks about everything. So if you really want to brush up on your crypto, brush up on your money history, all that kind of stuff, this guy goes in depth. It's all in class lectures that this guy was teaching at MIT, and these were all back in 2018. So it's funny to see the comparison of what he was talking about 2-3 years ago to really what's taking place today. Just for time constraints and stuff like that, I'm not going to go through any of these videos, but I will leave the link so that you can kind of, go through these. And if you're interested to take a look, I'll kind of show you the conclusion PDF of all the kind of things that he goes through here. And it's really interesting, right? Like he goes through money ledgers, Satoshi Nakamoto, who is supposedly the person who created Bitcoin, goes through the what is the role of money, right? A medium of exchange, store of value, unit of account. He goes through the history of money, right? Salt bars in Ethiopia to tally sticks in England, shells in Nigeria, right? We're talking about early forms of what they used as value and what they used as a form of trade, a form of currency. It goes through everything, the early money, all the way down to the start of ledgers. This is George Washington's personal ledger from 1774, I guess, for all the people that owed him money or whatever it may be. But you can just go through all this, goes through fiat currencies, which we use today. Um, it explains blockchain technology, so I'm not really going to get into that. I don't want to lose too many people. I'm still brushing up on my blockchain and trying to really get a grasp of how it all works. But in reality, you use your debit card, you use your credit card every day. Do you even ask how it works? You just use it, right? So this is going to be the same way that blockchain is implemented. It's going to be running in the background. You're really not going to know how it works. You're not even really going to care how it works. You're just going to be using it without even really knowing it. So it goes through all this kind of stuff. Like I said, a pile of information, right? Look at this. Technologies of our time affecting finance today. Look, AI definitely, blockchain, cloud technologies, right? Open source APIs, right? Mobile transactions, biometrics. Like these are what's bringing us into this next generation of finance, right? He goes over how looking at this new generation of blockchain like it's the next layer of the internet. And I will do more videos kind of trying to pinpoint and zoom in and explain a lot of these various parts of like blockchain and what he's kind of talking about and the use cases. And look, financial sector potential use cases, right? So payment systems, I'm big on cross-border payments, right? Something like XRP, clearing, settlement, processing, something like XRP, that's what it was made for. So when I look at cryptocurrencies and their potential, I look at their use cases, right? What were they created for? What kind of problem are they solving? Right? You've got non-financial potential use cases, something like VeChain, who is dealing with the supply chain management. Okay, you've got digital identity coming, right? It's just digital ledgers that are able to keep and record different data and all that kind of stuff. It really, look at this. This is how old it is, right? So you got the crypto finance, 110 billion. Right now we're at, what did I say? 2.22 trillion, right? 2.22 trillion. Three years later. This is one of the fastest growing markets that we have ever witnessed in our lifetime, definitely, right? So this is all this kind of stuff, and what I really wanted to talk about too is how he goes into these central bank digital currencies, okay? And this is what we're seeing today. We're seeing a lot of central bank digital currency talk. What is a central bank? What is a CBDC? CBDC, with the central bank digital currency, okay? So we pull it up on Wikipedia here. Okay, so let's just go through this really quick. CBDC has been used to refer to various proposals involving digital currencies issued by a central bank. Okay, the BIS states that although the term central bank digital currency is not well defined, it is envisioned by most to be a new form of central bank money, right? That is different from balances in traditional reserve and settlement accounts. Central bank digital currencies are also called digital fiat currencies or digital base money. So this is a different form of digital money. It's not necessarily on a blockchain, okay? And he says that here, right? The present concept of CBDCs was directly inspired by Bitcoin, but the CBDC is different from virtual currency and cryptocurrency, which are not issued by a state and lack of the legal tender status declared by the government. So CBDC implementations will likely not need or use any sort of distributed ledger such as a blockchain. Okay, I'm going to get into more of that because if central bank digital currencies do become, widely adopted, which I guarantee you they will be because of these initiatives, I'm going to show you. They not necessarily on the blockchain, but you are going to need some kind of bridge to connect all these CBDCs, or else the point of a CBDC is absolutely non-existent. It's worse than the fiat money. They could print to oblivion. They could not even print anymore, right? They just push a number on a computer and it says, and it starts printing digital money or creating digital money. So you're gonna need some form of not mediator, but some form of bridge asset. And I'm going to get into more of that. I believe this is something like what XRP is doing to bridge all these CBDCs that each country is going to have so that each CBDC has interoperability. We'll get into that. I don't want to lose you. But check this out. We are seeing these hit the scene. So this is Christine Lagarde. She is the president of the ECB, the European Central Bank. She gets in here. She's talking about central bank digital currencies. Just take a listen, okay? Just to create awareness that this is what these high up elite, you know, corporations, central banks. This is the conversations they're having. All right, so just to make you aware that they are implementing, they are piloting, they are researching and ready to create these CBDCs and distribute them out to the masses or however they're going to implement it. But if you look at the BIS, the Bank of International Settlements, right? Central bank digital currencies, they're explaining exactly what it is. Okay, and look what this says here. Interest in CBDC has grown in response to changes in payments, finance, and technology, as well as the disruption caused by COVID-19. So this COVID-19 crisis is something that is accelerating the growth of the digital future, right? I call it the start of the digital decade. And look, the BIS survey of central banks found that 86% of central banks are actively researching the potential for CBDC. 60% were experimenting with the technology, and 14% were deploying pilot projects. Okay, so it's coming, guys. So brush up on this kind of thing, or you're gonna get smacked from left field, right? So again, CBDC pioneers, right? Which countries are currently testing a retail CBDC? Look at this. You're going to find many different. Look, 80% of worldwide central banks are engaged in CBDC related research. Okay, so I mean, this stuff is coming. This is what I'm trying to explain to you guys. The CBDC will be the on and the off ramp to crypto. Okay, it is about control, right? They want the control. They want to see everybody's moves. Okay, and it will be the on and off ramp to these digital cryptocurrency exchanges and stuff like that. But that being said, I didn't want to get too far into this kind of stuff. Check out this MIT Gary Gensler going over these lectures because it's a whole pile of information, good information. And just remember that this is the guy that's coming in, and he is about to disrupt the whole cryptocurrency market with regulations, whether it's good or bad, we'll see. Um, and right, just get knowledgeable around this kind of stuff, and this is why I've created digital bags. This is why, right, I am trying to create awareness around this space because the opportunity to create financial gains right now is probably the best time that we will ever see. Once in a lifetime, once in a generation opportunity that is right in front of us. All you got to do is know. All right, you don't know what you don't know, so I'm trying to create the awareness so that people do know what the fuck is going on. All right, but with that being said, I've already been going for 15 minutes. I want to keep it real short. Um, Check out my flow page. check out all those links. Um, we've got their trusted links. They're links that I use every single day. So, check them out. Also, what was I gonna say? All right, BitClout. We'll talk about BitClout next video. Probably talk about BitClout next video. This is the first decentralized social media on a blockchain. I think this thing is about to make some waves. I mean, there's so much more that I can't even fathom. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy your day. I hope you got some value out of this. Hit the like, please subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.